Hiya, folks. Sandro here, bringing you some more cartoon news and shenanigans. And today we have one hell of a shenanigan, let me tell you. Um, so let's jump right into this one. So there's a new show that's called Yolo Crystal Fantasy. Okay. Does it sound good just from the title? No, no, it does not. And let's read a little bit. This is the Wikipedia page, by the way. So it is an Australian American animated comedy television series created by Michael Cusack. The series premiered on Adult Swim on August 9th, 2020. So that was yesterday. Okay. And the premise is that the series follows the surreal misadventures of friends Rachel and Sarah as they traverse the strange land that is Australia. Sarah attempts to look for social acceptance and love, while Rachel wants nothing but partying and chaos. Okay? And there's some voice actors who play the characters, and there's 6 episodes of the show that are going to come out. Good God. 6 episodes. Okay. Uh Now you might be wondering what's the background here, right? Like how did I stumble onto this show? Uh so I feel like ever since I was a kid, I would always I would try out new cartoons, like even ones, yeah, like I would go watch Japanese anime. I would go, well, a lot of kids were, right? Even to this day, actually, hell, you could even say there's more kids watching anime than there are actual cartoons nowadays. Um, but yeah, like when I was a kid, I swear to God, like every time you had treasures like Ben 10, uh, all these kinds of ones, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Danny Phantom, Fairly Odd Parents, SpongeBob, etc., etc., etc. And then on top of that, there were anime. When I was a kid, there was these 3 manga/anime that were called the Big Three, and they were Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece. Okay, and One Piece still going strong to this day. Bleach ended. I heard they're gonna resurrect the anime sometime in the next years, I think. And then as for Naruto, Naruto ended, and now it's the next generation, Boruto. Boruto, the next generation. Um, so yeah, that's as a kid, I would always go online or wherever I needed to go, uh, and watch these like new cartoons. I was like always excited. I'm like, what's the next big one? You know, like what are people gonna watch and talk about next? Um, so I saw this one, and I'm like, you know what? It doesn't look like it's for me, but I'll give it a go. It was a mistake, let me tell you. So, I'm going to be showing off footage, but like still frames of the episodes. Uh, uh, and I'm going to actually jump over so we can see what the show looks like. Okay. You might have seen something there for a second. We'll talk about it. So it looks like a normal show at a first glance. You know, you got this is the first frame here. Um, Nice little forest. Nice little bluebird eating some worms. Pretty good stuff, right? Uh, and then we see this tower. Okay. So this is again YOLO YOLO Crystal Fantasy. YOLO Crystal Fantasy. So I'm like, okay, okay, it looks, you know what? We got a shot of a forest. I have no idea what the show is about, even though we just read the Wikipedia page. It's about 2 girls. One of them wants to like party, one of them wants like social acceptance. So you see, it's called YOLO Crystal Fantasy. So I went into this show thinking that it was some kind of fantasy show. You see this cool tower. There was a forest just a second ago. But no. This is it's all downhill from here. It just becomes awful, like just awful shit. Uh, it's easily one of the worst cartoons. I think it's the worst cartoon I've seen this year, hands down. It's that bad. Probably would be in the top, like, I don't know, 10 bottom, no, bottom 10 cartoons that are the worst cartoons I've ever seen, for sure. Just terrible. So let's jump in. Let's start, like, looking at this. So here we got shots of the tower, and so that's one of the main characters. You could see the love and care that went into the animation. Jesus. You could see she's on her phone here, with a beautiful potato neck. And even though it's a woman, we could see they don't bother putting in eyelashes. Yeah. So there's just, this show is just filled with jank as fuck looking animation all across the board, like this monster. This isn't a human. This is this is like a slab of walrus meat right here. Oh my god. And oh my god, it's just terrible. And let's see what else. So yeah, this is the other character. I can't remember. I think this is Sarah. There's like two of them, but I can't remember the other one's name. So this shot looks good. Like, this is one of the better looking shots. You can see she's just there drinking some water or something, on her bed. It's a pretty good shot. But you get, where is that one? You get shit like this where her roommate seems to be in some kind of cave dungeon here. Um, oh, by the way, this is on Adult Swim. Just, you see that logo down there? Yeah. So if you were expecting quality here, throw it right out the window. She's in a pile of her own filth. Um, there's alcohol on the floor. That's a half-eaten chicken. There's literally feces. That is just shit. That is a log right there, okay? She left a fudge dragon right on the floor there, next to some toilet paper. And these appear to be bottles filled with urine. Urine. Looks like urine to me. Okay. So, yeah, and this is her with her hairy legs. Oh my god. And this is basically the animation. And yeah, once again, you can see that magnificent piece right there. And it just, it's nuts. It's nutty. This scene looks, at least this looks detailed. Like, you can see all these little, like, scribbles, and this scene looks detailed. I like that. So let's talk about the plot here. Oh god. And this is the same character that was, like, slotched over, so you could very easily tell this is not going to be on model at all during this thing. But the whole gimmick here is this character. Okay. She gets an invitation from this other girl, the girl that was that statue. This is the plot. Okay, this is the plot. She gets an invitation on social media that she basically gets invited because a girl from her previous school was, like, I guess famous now, and or some kind of celebrity or something. And so she invites her to take a selfie with her because, she's famous. It would be kind of like, imagine if you went to school with, like, Justin Bieber, then he became famous, and then Justin Bieber invited you to get a selfie. Okay, that's kind of like basically what happens. Um, and so she goes to the party. Let's see here. She goes to the party. This is the other girl, by the way. Oh my god. There she is. Her head looks flat in this shot, so they're just not going on model here, like, at any point. But the other girl asks her parents, and for some reason she's like a midget that's, like, chubby in this scene. I have no idea. Her parents look like, what the fuck? I don't even, like, what the fuck is that? Like, what in the fuck is this thing? Okay. The animation, it's just all over. Her father is, like, has like half a brain, like he's missing a part of his brain, and they're giants for some reason, or the perspective is just terrible. It's just bad. It's just really bad. So they go to the two friends go to the party. She's a +1. So apparently, if you were the +1 of the party, you have to go to like hell. You get thrown into some other room that was basically like hell or something. Um, so they throw her down into the hell zone here, and oh, there it is, the +1 zone. It's basically hell. Um, so there's that. Now they're at the party. She's in there drinking, and you could just, I guess they just didn't have the budget to make the guards, so they're just these janky, whatever the fuck, thrown together 3D models here. The arms, it's weird because the arms and the staffs look kind of animated, but like probably not, or maybe they just did some pretty good blending. I don't know, but so there's that. Uh, okay, and there's another picture of this lady and her ugly face. Yep. Uh, there's a there's just something like what the fuck is that even? Uh, this is the whole show. Like this is it. Like the entire show. It's like this like nonstop. Um, it's just like gibberish after gibberish, like cringy bad jokes. Just ugh. Just really bad. Okay, let's see here. So she gets. Oh yeah, yeah. So basically, those Hell Guardians they sent her to go get ice. For some reason, I guess they just wanted some ice. Um, and then while she's getting ice, this like creeper dude that is just like, I don't know what the fuck, man. This dude just shows up. He's a big boy. Oh. uh, okay, how do you do? Right? Yeah, it's that garbage, folks. It's that garbage. Uh, it's just oh my god. So they're there. She's getting ice. The place gets robbed by a zombie because, of course, it does. Um, and yeah, and there she is. She grabs the ice. She hits him over the head. This is the plot, by the way. This is actually the plot of the show. Um, so she beats the zombie guy, and then there's that soy boy looking fellow, and they decide to bury the zombie's body. By the way, I almost forgot. So the whole tower thing, the whole thing at the beginning with the tower, she got invited by the girl, the celebrity, and only the people who are able to climb up the tower get the selfie with her. So you can see this other girl here is climbing too. I think she falls off and dies. And here's this other girl who was gonna get a shot with her, but then she spills some like drink on her, and then she kills her. And yeah, you can see the animation. Oh, just look at her. Oh my god. Um, and then they're there talking it out, and I think she gets a selfie. Oh boy. And there's that shot. Yeah, so she ends up getting a. Oh lord. There was no quality assurance on this one, folks. Let me tell you. Uh, so there's that. So her and the other guy, who looks completely different. He looks like he's like a completely different age tier. Uh, there he is. They decide to bury the guy because they think that they killed him, but they didn't actually kill him because he's a zombie. And oh, there's another mug shot. Fantastic. Uh, and there's another one. The whole show is like this, by the way. It's just gibberish shots of like all the characters. Like, look at that. Just look at that. Oh my god. At least she looks sort of normal. But then, oh, and there's that. And, like, what the fuck? Oh my god. So this episode's 12 minutes long, by the way. So 12 minutes long of this shit. There's the zombie guy waking up, I guess. Oh, there's the zombie guy. For sure, you know. Really gonna have a beautiful face there. I mean, it is a zombie, so but all the characters just look weird and janky. The zombie asks her for some money, and then she's like, no. So then he just leaves. because the plot. And then there's this girl again, and she ended up getting a selfie, and that's the celebrity, and the celebrity looks really weird in the picture, while she looks at least somewhat normal, and at least she doesn't look like a slab of walrus meat. So there we go. So then she gets the other. She sends it. She decides to post it online. Okay. Um, then she looks at it, and yeah, she basically, and then she becomes a monster. That thing right there, actually, very much so. Actually, is there? There must be a good shot of it here. Where is it? Come on. Yeah, she basically turns into a monster that like disintegrates into a black hole and destroys like the entire tower. And there's the hell dungeon that was under it. Then basically the entire plot is ignored. She got the celebrity photo. She just disappears into a black hole. We never see her. That's it. She's gone. Uh, and then the two friends just meet up, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you got put in the +1 zone." Then it turns out that the guy at the shop, who basically I almost forgot to mention this. He wanted basically they thought they killed the zombie, so then he's like, "No, we have to bury the zombie, and also I'm gonna tell somebody unless you kiss me." That's what she said to that. I think her name is Sarah. But then, so that doesn't end up happening, and now at the end, he's like rubbing his hands together or whatever the fuck's happening here, and he's like, "I'll get my kiss yet, Sarah," or whatever the fuck. And there you have it. YOLO Crystal Fantasy, more like YOLO Crystal Meth. uh, so that's probably it. Yeah. Yeah. And then they're just in the dimension with all the broken whatever. So that's that, folks. Like that is a cartoon that exists. Easily one of the worst I've ever seen. Clearly, I thought I would just do the world justice by making people aware of this shit show. Uh, so yeah, if you need a good video to talk about, or you want to make fun of some garbage, YOLO Crystal Fantasy. You can't go wrong. Anybody who makes a video on this one, you're gonna get some views heading your way. Okay. I don't think I've seen anyone. Actually, I kind of want to see like if anyone is talking about this. Let's see here. Crystal. No wait. No. YOLO. Crystal Fantasy. Let's see if anyone is talking about this shit. Like no. There's a few. Not many though. Probably some. Oh, that's a Comic Con. That's a premiere clip. That's a promo clip. Bush World. YOLO 2.5. Okay, that's from Adult Swim themselves. That's somebody's channel. That's somebody. No, that's Adult Swim letting us know that's coming up. Michael Koo. I think he's one of the guys who made the show. Um, yeah, so like nobody's talking about this, so this could be a really great video for me. Uh, and anyone who sees it and wants to just rip this show to pieces. Will I be watching more of this shit? No, not a chance. It's utter garbage. And that's the end of that. So let me know in the comments what you think about this shit. Let me know what you thought about the garbage animation. The story was just pretty much awful. Basically, it was a woman climbing up a tower to get a selfie while her friend gets sent to hell for like no reason. Then she gets sent to go by ice. Then they kill a zombie with the ice, and you could describe the entire plot in like 30 seconds. That's how terrible it was, and they stretched that out for 12 minutes. Terrible. Okay, so that's the end of that. Again, let me know in the comments. Go ahead and subscribe. I've got 24 subscribers. I'd like to push that up. And yeah, thanks for watching, folks. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.